All right, now let's break it down. You talk about the fact that this LI, this legislative instrument, will make KT Hammond too powerful. How so?
Yeah, so, for instance, if you look at the LI that he's bringing, but let me just give you a background to this. Now, the minister, by Act 503, has the right to enact or to come along with legislative instruments. And that is why he's hanging his strength on. So he's come to Parliament seeking to lay a legislative instrument to restrict the importation of what he calls strategic commodities.
Right.
And there are about 20, he started with about 22, now there are 24 products.
So he's added on. I mean, we can talk about some fruit juices, we can talk about rice, we can talk about poultry, sugar, and all of that.
And all of that. So he's taken off cement and brought in others. So he was 22, now he's 24. Now, under normal circumstances, before you come to lay a legislative instrument, you do what we call pre-laying. That's a convention. There's no law that says that you must do pre-laying, but there's a reason for that. The reason is that once you lay a legislative instrument, Parliament cannot do any significant changes to it.
Right.
So what you normally would do is to first bounce it with the mother committee. In this case, the Trade and Industry Committee. Unfortunately, Honorable KT Hammond decided not to involve the Trade Committee.
Why do you think he did that?
There's a reason that we cannot tell as we sit here. We are still wondering why he would decide not to involve us.
Do you think he realized that there was something off with the LI and so he was trying to evade?
That is our suspicion. We think that... That's
your suspicion?
Yes, we think that if he had brought it to us, I would have made significant changes to it. Perhaps that wouldn't have also inured to his benefit. As we speak, in that LI, okay, if you look at section 13 of it, he is the only person who has the right to give a permit, grant a permit, or to refuse a permit, even though he's going to set up an 11-member committee.
Right.
Now, that 11-member committee, he is the one to appoint all of them. And that 11-member committee, 4 of them form a quorum to be able to take decisions. Now, that committee is just an advisory committee. After they had gone through the applications and made their recommendations to him, the minister can decide to say, I won't take your recommendations. If you're saying I shouldn't give, I will give. If you're saying I should give for this particular person, I wouldn't give. Clearly, there's no need even setting up that committee. And so we're saying that it's going to give him so much powers. And once you have set powers, the next thing is corruption. Because you abuse the power, and then you begin to say that, oh, if you can give me this much, why not? I give it to you. But let's don't forget, when people are able to pay money to get the permit, they are going to add on whatever they would have paid to the minister or whosoever is taking the money to the price of the item. And so ultimately, it is the Ghanaian consumer who's going to suffer. And that's why we are saying that we represent the people, we will not allow Ghanaians to suffer. Already, you all know the situation in which we have found ourselves. We cannot sit and allow them to add on this hardship. And so we're saying that there's going to be abuse of the system, given the kind of arrangement that he has.